I work as a wildlife diversity biologist for the West Virginia Division of Natural Resources in the northern part of the state in District 1 for the DNR. And what I do a variety of things, but my major concentration right now is as the project leader for lepidopter and pollinator conservation for the DNR. And that means knowing what pollinators are here in the state, seeing where they might be in trouble, seeing what we can do about that, and helping people to make a difference if possible to do that. Pollinator conservation is a real basic sort of environmental need for our ecosystems and for us as well. 80% of the food that we eat or drink, that we place in our mouths, is due to pollinators. And mostly those are insect pollinators, things like bees, butterflies, moths, even hummingbirds and bats in other parts of the world. And so my job is to keep that, what's called an ecosystem function, going. In the U.S. it comes out to about $20 billion annually, that's a service that the environment provides. Here in West Virginia we're not doing too bad with pollinators, but we do have some pollinators that have declined and that are even endangered. They were placed on the federal endangered species list. And so my job is to help people make good decisions about what they do on their own property, what companies do in the way they do their business, and what even the DNR does and other agencies do as they do their work as public servants. Like a lot of people in natural resource management and research, I have an advanced degree, I have a master's degree. And so for the more advanced work, the sort of stuff that I do, usually an advanced degree is needed. And it's a science degree. I have my degrees in wildlife management and wildlife ecology. And though I'm not working with traditional wildlife species, I'm working with invertebrates. Most biology builds upon itself, and so a science background and degree is very important to help analyze and to help figure out what's going on when I get my data and look at it. So all these things come together to help interpret and to make decisions and to help people do conservation work on their own property, or agencies do conservation work on their properties. It's very rewarding. I've wanted to do something outdoors with wildlife or animals since I was young. But you get a lot back in that you're helping the environment, if that's very important to you. And for me it is, it's a passion. I think it's also nice because as a public servant, I help people maintain and discover the natural environment that they actually live in. And I've seen this again and again and again with kids and adults, where I present to them, I do a lot of education work as well, and I present to them, a really cool looking moth, if I do a moth night. And they just never, it's like a light bulb going off. And so it's something they never really realized before. And so that, I think, is very rewarding, and it makes a real difference in the world, I think.